selfie stick in the front there. One thing I want to say though, anybody who's getting up here, putting themselves in front of you, we're just going to be encouraging and support them and give them good vibes tonight. We might have a little bit more music here. How we doing, Dan?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm going to open it up with a little poem. This is Short Ride. I can't wallow and weep here. I can't laze in the shade. I'm currently sifting the decisions I've made. I don't think that I'm woke yet, but I've peeked past a veil of my sad old reflections on a particular male. All those tears on my pillow, those sad thoughts of amends, all those pains in desire. You were never my friend. And you said I should listen to those with few words to say, and I see what you meant on the bus that last day. Like a slap, those words hit me. Weeks later in my bed, my furious fool anger, how it'd gone past my head. But my worst poor decision, we should settle the score. I'd have given him anything, he liked taking it more. It's true I'm not all there and it can't be dismissed, but there's something worse broke and a man can't be kissed. So I mean it sincerely when I speak on your daughter. May the men she encounters be more kind than her father.
Whoa!
All right, so we are going to bring up a very good poet. This is Charles. Charles also performs down at Whisper and Shout on occasion, and I'm sure he's got a treat for us.
Hello, everybody.
Good evening.
And so I'm going to read a couple poems. First off, just about my family. My family's been going through some things, so I'm just thinking about them and hoping that they're well, because I'm far away from them now. I come from Florida, so all my family's in Florida. This is for a cousin of mine who died recently, or a couple of years back. This is for Timmy Boy. When we lose someone here, we always mention how they aren't in any more pain. This life and this body can end, so can hurt, but when we go home, we aren't in pain or in time. There's no need to worry about tomorrow when the sun never meets the horizon. There's no reason to hurry or speed when you have already arrived. Time describes moments that are not now, but God is now, is always now, and you are with him now. God will greet you like you have always been there, because you have, always. You just blinked, and Grandma and all of our family will see you. In place outside of pain, outside of time, outside of worldly concerns. This is life that always was life. This is home that never was not home. Just blink, and I'll see you there soon. Thank you. And this, on a different note, is about love. It's called Dear Love. Why wouldn't we consent to more love? Why wouldn't we want to spend as many of these waking hours as we can loving and being loved? When love arrived again, why wouldn't we want to accept it? Open the doors, pull back the blinds, lift the windows and let the breeze in. When joy feels like having to ration your own happiness, when the horror of random acts of violence can end my breath as quickly and dispassionately as the plucking of a flower. I kiss your lips and say a prayer. Each I love you is my last will and testament, that your life is full of love, even if I don't come back to you. Each smile I pull from your lips like my greatest magic trick is a hope that another will hold the weight of that particular star if I never get to see it again. My God, there is no time for jealousy or ego when I never know if I will hear your voice lift up in the air with intimate adoration again, but if there is a God, let it always lift. Let your smile always shine. Let your kisses be plentiful. Let your laughter be a river that flows until there is nothing left to find joy in. I love you simply and completely. Past the boundary of our love, into the areas of your love for yourself and throughout your love of him. Dear love, love. Thank you.
How do you feel, Dan? Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Sure.
Are we ready for Dan, guys?
Yes.
All right.
So, what we're going to have happen here.
Are you wanting this other mic?
Yes.
Okay.
Got two backup singers.
Then we have two backups, so you're going to need all of the ones.
No. Well, yeah, there will be.
So you need that mic.
Yeah.
All right.
And this one.
And this one.
So, which one do you get a whole mic? You get a whole mic, okay?
All right, folks, let's give it up for Dan and crew.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Don't mean for you to take no offense. I just had a little joke. At your expense. Because I'm an asshole.
Asshole.
Yeah.
People tell me every day. Yeah, I'm an asshole.
You asshole.
And I never change my way. I know you're sophisticated. I can show everybody just where it's at. One thing I gotta ask you, where'd you get that fucking hat? Because I'm an asshole.
You're an asshole.
People tell me every day. I'm an asshole.
You're an asshole.
And I never change my way. Talked to my drum teacher. Thought I could sit in with his band. You know, we could have had some fun. But on the other hand, he said I was an asshole.
You're an asshole.
People tell me every day. Yeah, I'm an asshole.
You're an asshole.
I'll never change my way. Thank you. So that's that one. So now on this one here, no, continue. On this one here, when I say, try to, yeah, you know, there's an old song that goes, this ain't no party, this ain't no disco.
That's what you want us to say?
No. When I say, talked to a waitress just last night. She said, give me a big tip and I'll treat you right. But for the spirit of capitalism, I think I just gotta say, if there's any money to be made, I think some should come my way. You know, got too much to lose. Can you turn the disco down, please? I got the 1040 blues.
1040 blues.
Secretary of State sending me threats in the mail. Assistant State's Attorney still wants to put me in jail. For the sake of capitalism, I just got so much to lose. Ooh, 1040 blues.
1040 blues.
Ooh, 1040 blues.
1040 blues.
Thank you, crew. Actually, there was going to be another verse in there, but maybe some other time. Because I was going to have a verse about the roadie. I talked to my roadie this the other day. He said, in the spirit of capitalism, there's something I just got to say. You know, there's going to be any money to be made, I think some of it should come my way. Got bills to pay, so much to lose. Mm-hmm. So we got any more performers tonight? Or should I just?
We may do another round. I think you have time for one more though, for sure. We are still expecting a performer to arrive.
Is Kevin gonna tell some jokes?
I don't think so.
No. Well, I'll tell a joke then.
Oh no.
And I consider this my best one, so. I hope I got this set up right so the camera can see my face.
You do indeed.
Instead of the stupid microphone. Well, it's not a stupid microphone. It's actually a nice professional microphone. As I said to a friend of mine a long, long time ago, the standard against which others are measured. Then he was going to joke me by stepping on it. I said, no, don't do that. Because at the time, it was the only good one I had. So anyway, this is based on a true story. There was a doctor who wanted to go on a trip out of town. So he went to the gym, did his workout, took a shower, grabbed his bag, just headed to the airport. When he got to the airport, they wouldn't let him get on the plane. As a matter of fact, they called the cops. Turned out, there was a gun in his bag. Now, the police report does not mention if it was a revolver or an automatic, or what caliber it was, or anything like that. It was just the idea that the doctor got caught with a gun in his bag. But the more important question is, what kind of doctor thinks he should carry around a gun on an airplane trip? Well, he's a urologist. And you know what a urologist is? A urologist is the doctor that says, well, I think you got cancer. We're going to have to cut your balls off. And the patient says, Jesus Christ, just shoot me then! And that's why the urologist carries a gun. Thank you. Okay, so.
Dan, you're going to have to sing us a song after that.
Well, I got another joke. This is a college student joke. You know, we've been pretty lucky. This winter, we haven't had blizzard conditions very often. But several years ago, we had a situation where I think it was a Sunday after Thanksgiving. They had like a foot of snow, and everything was closed down on the following Monday. They didn't want to have kids trying to get to school and walking through a foot of snow. Which is kind of funny because usually District 150, they don't care. You get there or you're, AWOL, But they did change their mind. They became reasonable. But every place was closed down. Knox and Bradley and Wesleyan and ISU and all the junior colleges, ICC and Heartland, and over in Champaign, whichever one that's called. And so anyway, everybody, they thought, well, geez, that's really sad. You got these kids, these college kids, classes are canceled, they're stuck in their dorms, and so, but the way college students are, some of them are resilient and creative. And, at Bradley, they got engineers, so, you gotta be creative to be an engineer. So, you don't have to be creative to be a musician because there's so much you can copy off of, But to be an engineer, you gotta be creative. So anyway, they decided to act like it was an ad hoc holiday. And ad hoc is an old Latin expression. It means right here, right now, because I said so. So anyway, they developed this ad hoc holiday. And they gave it the name Conception Day. So anyway, that's what happens when you have college students stuck in dorms. Okay. So, I went to a private school, had to eat my books just to stay alive. I went to a private school, had to eat my books just to stay alive. Then I scholarship went on women and liquor and gambling and all that jive. I lost 40 pounds one semester. The girls all felt sorry for me. Lost 40 pounds one semester. Girls all felt sorry for me. Steal food out of the kitchen and give me money for whiskey. My counselor called me in, said, son, your prospects don't look too good. My counselor called me in, she says, son, your prospects don't look too good. Said, I'm a creative writing major. I'm doing exactly what I should. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, looks like somebody's dragging in something.
We have Aaron Grace and the keyboard cutters.
Okay.